Hey, we are live on a Saturday night from Sanctuary Ranch, and we have a really cool announcement. And let's see, what's it saying? Do you want to tag me? Yeah, tag me. I'm going to tag me because it's on your phone.
Nice.
And so we have kind of an exciting announcement that for the next 30 days, we are continuing with our challenge. We've had many people in our beta group to live Unshakable. And we are, Bill Dorton's watching. Hey,
Bill.
We are going to talk about some aspect of body, soul, and spirit. Hey, William Winship from the East Coast is watching, and David Crabtree. And so we've been challenging ourselves in this area and writing about it and inviting people to come to our T30.liveunshakable.com challenge, and we want you to join us and see how you can challenge yourself in the area of your physical self, in the area of your soul, which is your mind, will, and emotions, and in the area of your spirit.
Our focus is to help people get realigned throughout their entire life. It's easy to get out of alignment and lose who we are in relationship to God, who has an incredible plan for us. And our job as his disciples, as his sons and daughters, are to live into his plan for us. And we want to encourage you to do that.
And so we love expanding the kingdom of God, and we love asking heaven to penetrate where we live, our life, and our city, and our family. And over the past, over a year now, we've been really focused on our health. And you've lost how much?
18 pounds.
And I've lost 39 and still going. And so for the next 30 days, every day, we're going to come on and do a Facebook Live. And so some of my goals are to lose the next 20 pounds, to work out with weights, to ride my horse more, to walk my new dog. Some of you have seen our new German Shepherd puppy, who's lots of energy and 5 months old. We'll post a little video of Thom. He rode our horse today. And
we get to clean up and serve our horses every day. We're finding new ways to be active. Again, in our minds, in our spirits, and in our bodies, so that we can do what we're talking about. It's become more and more apparent that as life gets more hectic and it's harder to find food that serves us well, that we want to help people, simplify that and clarify just how we can live our life in such a way that we feel full of life, we can give life to other people, and we can honor God with our lives.
About a year ago in November, God gave us this opportunity to live out in Elizabeth on Sanctuary Ranch and have horses and now a new puppy. And we're going to bring you into our lives, and we're going to talk about our failures. We're going to talk about the things that we've learned. So really, we don't have failures. We just have things that we've learned, and invite you to be on the journey with us. I just love seeing friends. Hey, Colleen and Alan and Holly and Mark, and the list was going by. So if I missed your name, Ed Mills is on. So hi, you guys. We haven't talked in a long time. And so we hope you'll comment. What we'll do is try and post on the Live Unshakable. So if you haven't gone on the Live Unshakable Facebook page, go on that page and join the page. And we'll post the Facebook Lives there, as well as if we have an idea of when we're going to do them, we can post them on there so you guys can join in too. But we want to know, do you have some goals? Those of you watching, do you have goals around your body, soul, and spirit? Because we want to up our game together. And one of the reasons we feel like God really gave us this ranch is so we could get healthier. We were finding ourselves drinking too much, watching too much TV, being too sedentary. And so living life on the farm and having horses and walking a dog and having our grandkids here, we have a lot of people say, gosh, you guys look happy and younger. We just celebrated 17 years of being married, and we are happier than ever. It's just a beautiful place to live, and we're creating a beautiful life, and we want to help you do that too.
So go to, if you're not already there, Live Unshakable, or you can go to our website, t30.liveunshakable.com, and join our 30-day challenge. And we have free stuff there to encourage you. There are meditations for each day, some suggested food plans that you can use to simplify, your pursuit of those things, and even some ideas for just increasing exercise and stretching, and getting your body more active, because we're again becoming more and more sedentary all the time, and we need to move, because we need bodies that are going to serve us all the days of our lives.
Hey Mel, hey Tamara, hey Shelly, hey Melissa. It's just fun to do this with you. Yes, we'll put the link to the site on there, William. Like Thom said, if you go to t30.liveunshakable.com, you can sign up for free stuff. There's a little $7 offer, so you can get some other things if you want to. And we'll be creating a membership site, private membership site in a community in the weeks to come as well, because we're really serious about this. We want to help you. So on the Live Unshakable site, go on the Live Unshakable page, go on there and tell us like, hey, here's what I'm struggling with, or here's the victory I've had, and here's what's worked for me, or here's a question that I have, because we'll be on there. We'll be live every day for the next 30 days, and then we'll be live on an ongoing basis. Hey, Karen. Karen came over today, and our dogs got a really good workout together. So, but we want to know how to help you. We want to know the specific things that you're interested in learning. Some of the questions that we've had are people like, oh, I don't do keto. This is not a keto diet. Our health plan, we want to help you figure out personally what works for you. And so we do lean more to kind of keto, paleo, Mediterranean, but basically whole foods, really good foods, not sugar, not processed foods, really looking at how do I tell what's in a food? How do I go out to eat? How do I live a social life? Can I have a glass of wine once in a while, if that's something you want? And so we're going to just talk about what we have figured out, because Thom eats differently than I do. I mean, he has a super high metabolism, and so his carb intake can be more, but he deals with more inflammation than I do. So he has to also watch I'm talking about you like you're not here, but
I'm right here.
You have to watch like your sugar and your carb intake because of the inflammation. But we've had great victories. Both of us are off acid reflux medicine. You want to talk a little bit about kind of the heart episodes and what's happened with that, just since you've changed your nutrition?
Well, our whole level of health has increased, and I was born with a heart defect. It plagued me continually until 1990, when it was repaired, thank God, and all the symptoms stopped. And then a few years later, some of them start creeping back in, and the doctors couldn't figure it out. And finally, they just said, we're just going to put you on medicine. And it just didn't hit me right. And I prayed about it, and I'm not opposed to medicine. I thank God we have medical discoveries that alleviate pain and help people. But I just asked a simple question: what else can I do? And they didn't have an offer, so I had to go out and find it myself. And so we have been reading and studying and researching and listening to some of the brightest minds in the world, who are understanding that actually medicine can be used food can be used as medicine instead of just straight taking a pill. And so that's kind of the route we've taken. Again, I'm not opposed. I take an aspirin every day still. If I get a headache, which is only on occasion, I take a couple of Tylenol. But in the meantime, I don't want to be on daily medicine unless I absolutely have to, and I've been able to avoid it, and my symptoms have gone away, and my blood pressure's down, and my cholesterol dropped like a rock. So we're going to talk more about those things as we go along, because we want you to have the same kind of results in your life if that's what you want to do. We really want to be a place of encouragement for you in your health, and this is about our identity. And we're called to be healthy, and God created us to live a full life, an abundant life. And if our body's falling apart, it's really hard to embrace that and do that. So we want to partner with you initially over these next 30 days, and then on an ongoing basis, because this has become a great passion and purpose for us.
I went to a new functional medicine doctor through Kaiser, believe it or not. One of two they have in the whole system. And I had my blood pressure taken. And last year when I went, they were really concerned and they wanted to put me on metformin and a statin because my blood pressure was like 143/90. And I changed, of course, the way that I eat and the way that I move and the way that I'm thinking. And I still have some work on, but the way that I'm talking, in other words, the words I use or the things that I say, and Thom's going to be even more of an accountability for me over the next 30 days to make sure that I stay positive and up. And my blood pressure was 116/70, so
Yay.
woohoo. And she said, wow, like I'm really impressed with like all of your numbers. And so we're excited to help you guys be able to be as healthy as you can and as positive. And, you know, those of you who are watching, I'm watching the names, hey Colin, hey Cassandra, watching people that comment a lot on Facebook, and know that you guys are influencers in the world. Like you are in your community and in your city and in your families, and you want to bring the best. And we cannot do that if we are not feeling good, if we're depressed or we're in pain or we have some kind of chronic, you know, inflammation, or we're not sleeping well, or we don't have great energy. And so,
and we get it if that's where you're at, and we're not. There's no judgment about it.
No,
in fact, we have great compassion, and empathy for you. We've been in those stages of life. We just want to tell you there's other possibilities.
Yeah, and we've found these three areas: the way we treat our bodies through food, what we eat and drink, who we hang out with, what we listen to, what we read, what we think, what we're talking about, the community we're involved in, and certainly our partnership with God and the way that God has made us and wants to partner with us to have us live long, healthy lives. Connie Shigota's watching. Connie is also a great resource, and we're probably going to interview Connie because Connie does great things with eating food seasonally, which is so advantageous too. So Connie, I'm glad you jumped on, and we'll have you on as a guest in days to come too. So, hey, there's so many people on a Saturday night, love you too, Cassandra, who are like just hanging out with us on Facebook Live. And we'll probably, it's kind of windy, but we'll take you probably out to the horses, out to the barn. Thom put in our soaker hoses today, so we're planting our own garden. And hopefully we'll throw some kind of like little fun bash where you can all come out and have some healthy food, and maybe bring some healthy food and hang out and do some fun stuff with us. So, the little hearts are going up. So I love those too. So this is the first, we did a little Facebook Live last week, but we just thought, we just want to bring ourselves to you. Like you guys know, like we're just real. We're going to be authentic. We're going to tell you, you know, when we have just blown it and what we've learned and how we are helping, you know, how we want to help you. So, hey, Karen, haven't talked to you in a while, so hi. And so it's a beautiful day here, and yes, love the horses. We might have some things to tell you about our horses too in the future. So there's Renee. She says, great to hear your voice.
Hey, there you go. Good to see you.
And we'll probably bring our puppy. We're learning a lot. Our dog is teaching us, you know, how inconsistent we are in terms of our training and behavior, how inconsistent we are as behavioralists. So our dog is teaching us a lot too. So thanks for joining us on a Saturday night. And I hope that you guys will comment and come on and tell your friends to come on. And again, go to T30, so T30.liveunshakeable.com, and sign up for the free stuff too. And go to the Facebook page called Live Unshakeable.
We hope you'll join us for this challenge, and in this challenge, as we step into the challenge again, to up our activity and our participation. And we want to put a greater edge on our life so that we can live fully into God's incredible plan and the way He has architected us and decided a future and a destiny for each of us. We want to live that. And we want to have bodies that are going to carry us all the days of our life. So we hope you want to as well. And we will be back on tomorrow.
And Cassandra, yes, share this. I don't know how to tell you to do that right this second. If you can't do it right now, then once we're done, it'll show up on our personal page as well as our Live Unshakable, and you can share it. And David says, Thom, you know, our diet here in Northeast Ohio is fast food, so I'm interested in your words of wisdom. Actually, we're going to talk about how you can eat as healthy as you can on the go, whether you're traveling or whether you're, you know, what are some good fast food options. And yes, t30.liveunshakable.com. Karen is the website where you can go sign up for stuff. And we're still kind of beta, so if you find something that looks weird or it's a glitch, like just, you know, I'm Sandra Corrigan at Facebook, Thom Corrigan. You can find us. You can find us personally there. Michelle, I so needed this. Thank you. Thank you. Gosh, you know, I want to pray for you guys before we get off. Okay. So on this Saturday night. So God, thank you so much for the fact that you have made us to live unshakable. And God, I bless each person on this and each person that is going to hear this and each person willing to go on their own live unshakable journey with us. And thank you for your goodness and abundance. And we just call that into every person listening tonight, and just ask for more, just more goodness for every single person.
And I just bless you to have your eyes opened and your ears opened, to hear the grand affection of your Father for you today, and how greatly He loves you and wants the best for your life, way more than you do. All we got to do is submit to His goodness, as I like to say. So I hope you'll be touched by His goodness and His mercy and His kindness tonight, and that you'll sleep well, and that you'll get up tomorrow with an appetite to live more fully and to live unshakable.
Okay, see y'all soon. Tomorrow. We'll tell you when.